Good morning from the Philippines, Puerto Princesa, Palawan, and welcome to the Wandering Finn video. On this video I'm going to explain about the latest happenings in my life here in the Philippines and visit few restaurants. So welcome aboard. Okay, Taranata. Finally it's a clear morning. It has been raining like a week continuously. I think it was a tail of the typhoon, but they always hit China eventually and just go nearby of the Philippines. At least the latest one. But it has been flooding and raining everywhere in Palawan last week and also Negros Island. Oh, something flew into my face from the trees. Because I only have a motorbike here, so it's nice when it's not raining, so I can actually film videos for you guys. And the first stop will be a Korean restaurant opposite of the Puerto Princesa airport. I just discovered yesterday morning. It's open from 7 in the morning until late. And they serve like a buffet kind of meals, bento boxes. Very affordable, only 100 pesos for a box. So that's my new favorite breakfast place. Crispy King's open, that's good also for later. So here is the Korean, very near airport on the right. Okay, let's try not to have a collision with the cars on oncoming traffic. Maybe I can park here. Yeah, I can park here. Well, there's many other restaurants to check them also. So this is the Korean I come every day, and this food is plentiful and delicious. I really recommend the place. 100 pesos per meal. So, yummy. And I chose pork, kimchi with cucumber and eggplant with rice, and 100 pesos plus the 50 pesos the pineapple juice. And actually it's freaking delicious. Very nice. Few other affordable food places also next to each other. There's a meetup cafe and the Korean is there. I really recommend the coffee, and they had like 20 different Japanese place there. The airport just opposite. Oh, LTO on the road. They let me through. That's good. Well, I have nothing to hide. But anyhow, in case you didn't know, I'm a IT engineering student to Finland. And the school started 2 weeks ago with the project. We are building a game together on teams of 4 to 5 people. So one section of the project is on my responsibility, and like coding the buttons and building the circuit board, or I can choose different sections, but I think I choose the buttons. Let's see. So that's a bit challenging project. It's made in Arduino in C++ language. Anyhow, it's interesting, so I'm happy to do it. And also that's how I stay in the Philippines studying to Finland, because I get some income out of it also, which is great. It's just the opposite to most countries like US. You have to pay a lot, like a lot of money. Like if you would take the same course I'm taking to Finland in US in any university, it would be $10,000 per year at least. In a cheap one, I think. What I checked from the internet. But to Finland it's just the opposite. I get money. So no worries. The jeepneys are quite tiny here in the Puerto. In my case I don't even fit inside of this. It would be very uncomfortable. And I can rely on McDo every time with the good coffee, so I go here. Part of the breakfast process. Okay, morning coffee is done, so I continued what's happened here last week. Well, I've been looking eagerly, like very keenly on a new place, but it's not so easy, especially with the low budget I have. Not that low, not like a local budget, but as a foreigner maybe a little bit low. I've been looking apartment 10,000 pesos, 2 to 1 bedroom apartment, or even 15,000 pesos, because now I pay to the hotel 27,000 per month, which is way too much. A single room, 2 kids and a wife in the same room, it's way too much. And then I've been looking a new place for a month, but there's some options, but it's not easy to find these nice places here. I have to ask around. Not all of them are in Facebook Marketplace even. Anyhow, that's been challenging. And then last Sunday I booked a room in a resort called, as I remember the name was The Happy Place. Well, you'll see the place soon. I tried there now. In Agora they had a promo. I rent a room or a little apartment, 1 bedroom apartment, from them for a month, 28 days for 6,500 pesos. And then what happened, I went there right after the booking was done and I paid it, and I went there to show the booking and double checking if it's really true that the next day I can check in with my family and we stayed there for a month with that price and everything included, aircon, water. And the receptionist says yes, everything is included and you have the booking, so just welcome tomorrow to check in. And then 2 hours after that they sent me a message in Agora, oh sorry, the booking is cancelled because of the typhoon. You see how much typhoon there's now here? they made an excuse, like they said, oh, there's a typhoon so strong we have no water, we have no electricity, so we cannot accommodate the guests. Then I was like, BS, that's a total lie. But Agora is kind of, it is a nice company, so I told them it's a lie. Well, anyhow, if it's a lie or not, Agora compensate me $60 plus the refund, 6,500 pesos. So I get like 10,000 pesos out of the 6,500, which was alright. And I was kind of happy about it, but still upset about losing the room for a month, because I already had my hopes up, so it's settled for the next month or the next coming months. If I rebook it. And the same evening I booked another room in Lolo's Cupo place in Santa Monica here in Puerto Princesa. And it was pricier, but just for a week, 3,000 pesos. And I was also excited. A big room, free internet, a free breakfast for 3 people every morning, which is very alright with the 3,000 pesos per week, with 3 breakfasts included and everything. And then I went there and I couldn't find the place. Or there was I asked the locals, and the thing is that there was only a small jungle road, very narrow one and muddy, to the place. And it has been raining here, and even with my motocross coming up from that uphill, it's going down a little bit, so coming back is uphill. It's so muddy and slippery, so I thought maybe I cannot even do it alone with this bike. Maybe I can, but not with the wife and 2 kids. How can I even take them there? So I said this is another scam, because they have no mention in the directions in the Agora website of the hotel about the how hard it is to get to the place actually. And then they didn't respond to me from the Lolo's Cupo at all. They have no phone number, they have only email, but they don't answer to the email. Then Agoda tried to contact them, they don't answer to Agoda either. So that's another scam, but they got the 3,000 pesos out of me, so that's been settled with the Agoda at the moment. So 2 scams in 1 week. I didn't book a third one yet, so I was so like, you know, I let it go already. Like I just stay in the current place, however expensive it is. So that's a little drama, you know. It's normal in Southeast Asia, these kind of things happening. But lucky there's a middle hand Agodas that settles things for me. So that's alright. I wonder what these are doing. Construction, but very new trucks. Yeah. Now we are in Bangau. Oh, morning Pilsen. I support that. The guys had a morning Red Horse there, American guys. The Lucky Garden Inn, that's the first scammer place for me this week. The Lucky Garden there on the right. I came here 1 day before and they said everything okay, and next morning I came there back. Maybe I should put the video on this one. Yeah, this kind of place. I think it's that house. Yeah. So this is the place. I got a house for a month. So
Take region?
no, I like this place. It's a big deal. I rent for a house 100 euros per a month. So
You're taking a region, sir?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a memory for the Puerto Princesa trip. So house is ready. I can bring my wife and kids. No?
I'm sorry, sir, but you stop your.
Okay.
Our manager said that we can't accommodate you because here in Bangka we don't have water. As of now, we don't have a water. I don't know if when it's came back. Sir. I'm very sorry, sir.
Oh, really? No water?
Yeah, we don't have a water.
Oh, but why are you selling accommodation online if you cannot? Because I paid already.
It's our fault, sir, because we didn't close our booking online. It's our fault, sir. But
you're still selling. I checked today. I got a message that there's a typhoon. There's no typhoon here.
Our managers already talked to Agoda to cancel your booking, but the Agoda said that they refund your
Anyhow, whatever. I used to stay in this building on my left also for a month. The next room of my room, Australian guy was living in that. He actually recommended me to stay in that place. But there was a water leakage from the roof through the ceiling, and there was a scorpion coming out to his room. But he's Australian, so he's like, no worries, mate. I can handle that little scorpion. No worries for him, but for a normal person not coming from Australia, from the outback, that would be freaking what the hell. But this is basically a jungle, so jungle animals live in the jungle. I'll prove you how to check your Polaroid sunglasses if they are Polaroid. Just look at the sea. Now they are normally, so it's dark. Then you tilt the glasses 90 degrees. you see the sea is lit up because most of the sun rays from the sea are sideways to the ground, and then Polaroids are developed for seamen, so it only lets through the upwards rays, and now it's again upwards. It's one of my favorite places here in Puerto Princesa, this baywalk, and especially this restaurant because they have a cheap beer. What is the name? Is Sutukil. Yes, beer is cheap and cold. It's very nice to sit here during the afternoon and watch the mountains, especially today when the weather is nice. Last week was raining so much, but now it's alright. Saturday afternoon. I just noticed there's a Filipino Coast Guard ship leaving the port. So I want to film that. I think it's going to West Filipino Sea. The Chinese call it the South China Sea, which is a fake name. But it's really the West Filipino Sea. Maybe it's a refueling or some equipment or so forth. But that's a big ship. That must be one of the largest Coast Guard ships they have here. I could bet on that. That's massive. Nice. There have been many incidents lately with the Chinese Coast Guard, what they call their militia ships. They call them Coast Guard, which is funny also by itself. But yeah, it's slowly going there. Well, good luck, Philippines. Yeah. So first, happy Saturday for everybody. They're watching me. Most of you are from US, and then Philippines and rest of the world. But the thing is that it's hard to find a quiet spot here to record this outro, so I just do it here. I want to say that it's not all scams here, but of course Southeast Asia has more than most countries. But the thing is that just this week many of them happened to me, and that's why I put them in this video. But most of the life I've been living here, no worries, no problem. You just have to know the good spots, nice restaurants, and how to deal with the locals, and always be kind to them, because in the end we foreigners are just visitors here. Even you lived here tens of years, but still you are not from here, I'm not from here. I have many kids who are born here. They are Filipinos, but I'm born in Finland, so I'm Finnish. But nevertheless, remember to stay awesome, and until next time, bye. Looking nice, the kids are painting their school wall, I think. Good job. Every painting is unique, but everyone is about Philippines, I see. That's alright.